Final episode. This is so. Is it sad to see the character end? There was a panelette this weekend with Oshikon that one of the questions that came up was the best and worst part of voice acting, and Vic gives a very sentimental answer that seeing the last episode of recording of your character, and then the show is done and it's over with. Now this has happened to you now on multiple occasions. Have you just become numb to it by this point? Ready for the next project?
I don't ever sense it like on the last, like with DBZ, it's like when you think it's over, it's like the smoke is never fully cleared from the fight on DBZ. Because every time you think it's over, they're like, oh, we're going to do movie 1 again. Oh, we're going to redub the first 65 or whatever. But you do get this weird sensation when you're not coming in all the time. Like when the end of this show happened, I found out I had my last line. It's weird. It's like I'm never going to do this again.
What? You use... It's over?
It's over.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
There's more episodes, isn't there?
No.
That's it?
That's it.
Crap! Crap! He ain't never said anything, man. My wife and I were watching, she had never seen the show, we were watching Cartoon Network, and there was an episode on, and Hiei flashed across the screen, and I'm like, oh, that's me. She's like, you're the little short guy with 3 eyes? I'm like, yeah, and so we're watching the whole episode. Hiei was in the whole thing, and finally, at the very end of the episode, we watched the whole thing. We're sitting on the couch, we're keeping the kids quiet, we watched the whole thing, and then all Hiei said was, That was it, the whole thing. My only line in the whole episode was, She's like, wow, they pay you for that?
They do.
Yeah. Some people say that the best work I did was on this last, the best Kuwabara stuff I did was in this last saga. Here, where he doesn't show up at all.
This is his only episode, right?
Well, truthfully, I think it was a wise decision. Like, it's probably one of the most realistic decisions ever made in some sort of series like this. Because Kuwabara finally just like, this is weird, I'm taking off.
It's over.
Yusuke. This is the end!
Actually, we've got like 4 minutes to
Right.
go.
Like, at least 3, yeah.
I think she meant to say, this is my end! Look at it.
Even when you were here, you weren't really.
Laura Bailey. Now, her first role with us came up in Dragon Ball Z. I believe Chris Sabat was the one who originally brought her in and cast her as Trunks.
On Kent Williams' recommendation, actually. Kent Williams...
narrator for Yu Yu Hakusho.
He said there's these 2 girls that are awesome that he's been working with at the theater program. Of course, Laura really wasn't chosen first. We thought that Meredith's acting was superior, and we ended up going with her.
And
Very enjoyed it too.
And 18.
Yeah.
That's right. She plays Zuko, my mom. But since then, Laura has quite become one of our main leading ladies. She's now the leading character in Kodacha, a new show coming up that John Bergmeyer is head scriptwriter for. Also, she was the leading character in Blue Gender, which Chris was the voice director of. And yes, she was the leading character in Fura.
And is there a show that's come through Funimation that she hasn't been in?
Let's see.
Probably not.
One of us has gotten more
Wow.
athletic since I've been
She does
gone.
all of them.
Yeah,
Is there a
she
show
does.
that's come through that you haven't been in, John?
Yeah, speaking of which.
I have not been in Full Metal Alchemist, except for the video game.
Oh.
Oh.
Full Metal Alchemist 2.
Yeah.
Electric Boogaloo. John plays a killer character in that.
looking
Literally.
Well, I was entertained to see. I saw my first copy of the Full Metal game actually this last weekend, and to find that I was in that game
You're gonna
as Rot.
pay for that one,
I don't
Keiko.
know who that is to this day. Nor do I approve of the casting of his name, but
Oh, I love splashing fights with girls in it.
indeed. Well, any last words? Anything to say to the fans? As this is the last episode of Yu Yu Hakusho. This is the last scene, the ending credits of it.
I'd have to say, where's he at? I mean, quite honestly, it's what I...
Keep your eyes on the screen. He will be up soon. Better be hanging out in a tree.
Well, considering that everyone's already turned us off by this point, no
You
one's
think?
gonna hear. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for putting up with the commentary to get to this section of it.
I'd say, Yukina! Because apparently that's what anyone likes. I also say, when life gets tough, Don't be in the last saga.
Look, there I am in a tree relaxing.
You didn't even say,
I didn't
Didn't even say anything.
Nothing.
He's just gone.
One thing that everyone should know to hear Chris comment on, you played a couple of different characters in the show. You also played
In this last saga, I
King
played Ryzen, which was awesome. Thank you so much for letting me play that part. I played Gamma earlier on too, which was kind of crazy. Bloody.
Bloody, right?
Such is life.
Yes.
Oh man, that third line there. Awesome.
Well, this will all be translated eventually, so
it's in English, so now
yes,
people
it's in
think I
English.
can't read.
or perhaps it'll be your name. You know, we can arrange for that in editing.
That's right.
I think this commentary should go like well beyond the episode.
Very well, just go into
Continue.
black.
Just to black.
Yeah.
We
Very
keep
well.
talking.
Let's just keep going.
Sing us a song, Chris.
Right. Can you sing with this?
One of my fans sent a Hiei album to me. Where Hiei
Really?
sang. Yeah. I don't know any of the words. Some of them. Bunch of Hiei songs.
Were they in English?
No.
In Japanese,
okay.
right.
And people send you cool stuff. They only send me stuff they need back.
Give me all your toys.
Weston Biga wants your toys. Weston, if you're listening, we love you. Sorry I didn't return your toys to you. The ceramic mask was awesome, by the way. Really good.
Well, gentlemen, I'd like to thank you very much for not only the commentary today, but for putting up with 4 years of this series, my direction, and doing a hell of a job. Thank you guys very much.
I can forgive you for the commentary.
All right.
Thank you, Justin.
Very cool. Thank you very much for joining in, listening to the commentary as you have figured out your remote control now. Enjoy.
You stole that joke.
I totally did.
Yeah.
Thank you, Blue Gender Commentary.
Duh.